Hey guys, here's another video for people who live in snow states. Winter's coming up and it's very important that you have something in your vehicle at all times that you can use to basically survive off of. There's stories of people, that go off the road into a ditch in a snowstorm and the snow covers their car and they're not found for, a couple days. If that happens to you and you have a bag in your car that's got some of these items plus more, this is kind of a work in progress, then you're going to be a lot more comfortable if you do get stuck in your vehicle for a few days. So I'm going to dive into it pretty much. One of the things I always have every day I go to work or anywhere, I have a water bottle. So I'm sure I'll have water in one shape or form. I also do have a case of water in my trunk, which you might not be able to get into if your car rolls or anything, but I do have it. If it's winter, there's probably going to be some snow, you might be able to get access to that. So I'm not worried a whole lot about keeping water in the car because I know I'll have one of these pretty much full at all times with me. Yeah, that's pink, but whatever. I found it. It was free. Yeah. You gotta have something with water in it. You also have to have, or you should have, an empty bottle in your bag because, well, if you're stuck in your car drinking water for 3 days or 2 days, you're gonna have to pee. And you're not gonna want to just pee all over everything, so have a bottle so you can, keep the pee away from you and not contaminate your other bottles that you drink out of. So, water bottle, pee bottle, a little lantern. This is just a little Coleman LED lantern. It runs off of, I think it's AAA batteries. I'm pretty sure. Nope, it's AA. Runs off AA batteries. So with this, you're going to want to store some extra AA batteries in there, which I don't have yet. So, little lantern. This is kind of a food kit. I didn't put a whole lot of emphasis on being able to create fire because if you're in a vehicle, you're not going to want to set a fire. You're going to burn the car, you're going to smoke yourself out and die. Anyways, so I do have a reason why I have an extra large bag. It has to do with defecation. I do have some Gorilla Tape, like duct tape pretty much. This stuff is extremely sticky, seals well, so if you have wind blowing in and it's blowing in your face, it's making you cold, you can maybe cut some of the bag up or a shirt and tape it over the slot in the window that's letting the air in. But you want to make sure that you can still get air because you don't want to suffocate. I do have a little camp heat, like a sterno, pretty much. One of those and a lighter, because you could put it on for 10-15 minutes, warm your hands up, then put it back out, and do that a few times. That way you don't burn all your oxygen out of your car. Once again, if you can't breathe, you're dead. So, and then a little lighter for that. This is just an APAC ready meal. This would be, I think this would be overkill, to be honest. It's got 1,190 calories in it, and it's got a bunch of stuff. I haven't opened one of these up, so I'm not sure if it has the heat pack in it. I think, yeah, it does. It just needs water for the heater. So you can have a hot meal. This is Southwestern style chicken with black beans and rice. Like I said, big bag, so if you have to take a Duke, you can Duke in this, throw it in the back seat, pull back out if you have to Duke again. Sanitation is very key to being comfortable. Nobody wants to, oh, that reminds me, I do have a couple rolls of toilet paper in my trunk too. Gotta have TP. So there's that. You don't have to take your wiener dog with you, but if he wants to come, he can. Got like 6 Cliff Bars because they're, they're kind of high in calories, and you can pack a lot of them. 6 for 3 days, that's 2 a day. You'd stay alive, pretty much. You wouldn't starve, obviously. It's the rule of 3. What is it? 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water and 3 weeks without food. So you'd stay alive and your belly wouldn't grumble all the time. So a bunch of Clif Bars. Next I have that emergency blanket you've seen in my video. You guys actually bought this for me, so thanks. And you bought this. This is just a very basic first aid kit. It's got some bandages, sponges, you know. If you go off the road, you might bang your head, be cut. You know, you don't want to sit there and bleed out, so just a little tiny first aid kit to, you know, keep wounds clean and, you know, keep yourself from bleeding to death. Emergency blanket so you can stay warm. You can hop inside that, stay warm. The key if you go off the road in winter is staying warm. And pretty much it's, you know, not that hard if you have everything in here. So I've got emergency blanket, a nice wool hat. This is one of those military Jeep style ones. I think I can get these for like 10 bucks at my surplus, so I'll probably pick up another 1 or 2 this year once they get them in stock. Like these, they're, you know, there's 2 layers of wool over where your ears are right there, so it's, you know, keeps your ears warmer. Love it. I have a very thick wool sweater, so, you know, wool can insulate you even when it's wet, which you can't really get with, you know, cotton t-shirts and that kind of stuff. I don't know about fleece. I have a fleece in here. You know, have a fleece in here because they are warm. So, in your day, at least that's what this tag says. I bet the other one says made in China or something. I swear it probably does. No? San Francisco Fleecewear Company, made in USA. Anyways, so you've got a thick fleece to help keep you warm. I threw an extra pair of jeans that I don't wear all the time in there because I work in a credit union, so when I leave there I'm wearing, you know, pants, nice pants, and button-up shirt and tie, which sucks, but I like the job. And so yeah, being able to get into something a little more heavy is good and key. Then I have an extra pair of underwear in case you do duke yourself. You need to have an extra pair of underwear. I have an extra pair of shoes and a couple pairs of socks. I think I'm going to trade these out for wool socks, but I have to go get them first because I wore all my wool socks out in the last couple years. Keeping my feet dry and warm. I mean, you get a lot of your heat from your feet. You lose a lot of heat from your head. So if you think about that, you know, keeping socks dry, you know, you can pull one pair off, put a new pair on, take the wet ones and, you know, put them under your clothes where your body heat can help warm them up if you can wring them out. So extra pairs of socks, an extra pair of shoes. Like I said, I work in a bank, so I'm wearing, you know, loafers and stuff like these. And I know these are mesh and they're not going to be that warm, but it's the only extra pair of shoes I really have, so that I'm not using, that I can just tuck away in a bag and not really care about. And that way, if I can get out of the vehicle and I can walk home or somewhere, I have a pair of shoes to do so. I don't think there's much in these outside pockets. I know I threw a flashlight in there, super bright flashlight, which is nice. Has a little strobe on it too, so you can maybe get somebody's attention strobing it. Bottle of pills. This has ibuprofen. It's got vitamins. It's got vitamin C in it. You know, just some things that I take on a daily basis. You know, nothing too special. And that's all I have in my winter survival bag. In my trunk of my car, I also do have, like I said, a case of water, a couple rolls of TP, and a sleeping bag. It's not the warmest sleeping bag in the world, but you get that emergency blanket on, and you zip inside a sleeping bag with a couple fleeces or a fleece and a wool on. Oh yeah, you're gonna be warm. So just something for people to think about. If you have any suggestions for what I could throw in here, there's a lot of room left. I'm always open for suggestions and learning, because that's why we do these videos, so other people can help us out and we can help them. Anyways, be safe when you're driving in snow in winter, because it's dangerous out there. And yeah, be prepared for the worst. That's all I got. Say goodbye, Chester. Hey, say goodbye. He's camera shy. What the hell? You always bark when I tell you to bark. Speak. 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 Oh, he almost wanted to. Speak. I'm not turning this camera off until he speaks. Speak. Chester, speak. Speak. Come on, buddy. Speak. Speak. Speak.